You play a principal of middle school in this new venture, and I'm curious, what was middle school like for you, Andy Daly, in real life?
Oh, it was bad. I was not very popular, and I can think of two possible reasons. One is I ran for student council president at one point, and to make my signs that I hung in the hallway stand out, I taped rotting vegetables to them, just as a way to have people remember.
Why?
Well, because my brother had told me that the sense of smell is closest to memory, and so my thought was that the posters would smell and people would remember me. I hadn't thought it out entirely.
You really did that?
I really did that. Yes, I did that. But worse than that, because I wrote for the school newspaper, I thought it was necessary for me to wear a fedora to school with a press card in the hat band.
Oh, my God. You're such an ass.
Yeah. I overestimated the extent to which girls would be interested in, cinematic tropes from gangster pictures.
Yeah.
They were not into that, and I had a humor column called the Daily Muse, so already I'm laughing. That's great. And it was just made up of, Andy Rooney-style observations from around the school. We used to have a library, now we have a media center. Stuff like that.
No, wait a minute.
Yeah.
How did you get through school without being physically hurt? I don't understand.
What makes you think I got through school without being physically hurt?
Oh, okay.
It was a constant punishment. But I wrote a column one time. We had a JV football team that played games on the weekends, and on Thursday nights, the cheerleading squad would hang up signs in the cafeteria, and they would always cover up the clock with their signs. So, of course, Scoops McGee noticed that and figured that's going to go in my observations column. You betcha.
Yeah.
So I wrote a column about how they're always covering up the clock, the cheerleaders, and it doesn't seem to work because the football team loses every weekend anyway, which is true.
Right.
But I didn't realize it was going to make both the cheerleading squad and the football team very mad at me, and these are two groups that didn't need an excuse to beat up the guy in the fedora.
Yeah.
So at the next football team rehearsal, or whatever they call them, the coach...
Oh, really? At the rehearsal, eh?
Football rehearsal. The coach pulls out the copy of the Franklin Speaking, great name for a newspaper, Ben Franklin High School, and he goes, we're going to show this asshole. He called me an asshole, and that was wrong.
Yeah.
Because he's a grown-up.
Yep.
We're going to show him what we can do. And I think he was trying to rile up the football team to go win the game, but he really just riled them up to go find me and beat the shit out of me, which they did, leading to my greatest middle school memory, which was the day that a football player held me while a cheerleader punched me.
Please tell me you were wearing the fedora while that was happening.
Of course I was wearing the fedora. For the start of it, that's the first thing that goes.